Hello and welcome to the Action Partner User Guide. I'm going to take you through the OAYP eWorkshop website and the software in which it is running, which is called Moodle. When you first go to the website, you will see the login page. That is because you cannot access any part of the website without first logging in. You will have been supplied with a username and password. So if this is the first time you're logging in, simply use those details here. Enter your username and your password and click the login button. If this is the first time you're logging in, you'll be required to change your password after you click the login button. That is because the passwords that we've emailed you are generic and that you'll be required to change them to something a little bit more secure and something that might be easier for you to remember. If this is the second or third time that you're logging into the website and have already changed your password, remember to use the new password and not the old password. If you're having trouble logging in, or you've forgotten your username and password, you can simply click down here at this option here, forgotten username or password. Simply click the link and you will be able to search for your username or search your email address. So simply enter either your username or your email address and click the search button and the details will be emailed to you. So if you're having trouble logging in, come to this page, enter your details and it will be re-emailed to you. So I'm just going to return to the login page and let's log in now. Okay, so this is the home page for the website. You'll see a list of courses here in the middle, a navigation bar on the left hand side, and just up in the top right hand corner you can see our name, an option to log out, and we can also change the language here if we need to. You can see here that there are 2 courses listed on the home page. That's simply because this user is enrolled in 2 courses. If you are enrolled in 1 course only, then you will only see 1 course. Okay, now let's set up our profile. So as you can see here on the left hand side, we've got a couple of navigation bars here: main menu, navigation and settings. So if we go down to the third box, which is settings, click my profile settings and click edit profile. Okay, so this is your public profile and we're going to edit that information now. So just keep in mind that anything on here will be visible to other users. So anything you add here throughout this section will be visible to other people on this website. So if you don't want something on there, simply don't add it. Okay, so you can change your first name, your surname, you can change your email address. There's some other options here that you can change to if need be. You can change your city, your country, your preferred language. Okay, for example, we've got a time zone here set to Africa Casablanca. If this is the first time you're logging in, it will display server's local time. This is simply the default, and the server's local time is Sydney, Australia. Now, as most of you are not in Sydney, Australia, these times won't be relevant to you. So to ensure that the times on the website are the most recent and relevant to your local time, it's a great idea to come in and select the country of your choice. So to do so, simply use the scroll function here to select your region and country. You can also choose to use the UTC code if you know what the UTC code is. So it's just the universal time code. Let's just, for example, say we're in Honolulu. Okay. We can change our language, we can enter a description about ourselves here, we can also upload a picture. Currently we have no picture, so let's upload one. Simply select choose file. You will be given a pop-up box. Ensure the upload file is clicked here. Select choose file and let's select the file. So you'll need to search your computer's hard drive for the picture of your choice. Let's try that again. Select update file. Okay, and it'll now load up. Okay, so now we can see our file here. We can add a description of the file if we so please. We can also add some interests and some optional information here. Now, as I said, anything you put in here will be visible to everyone else on the website. The point of which is so that if you want to be contacted by other people, you can put your information here. If you, for privacy reasons, do not wish to put this information in and have other people see it, then basically don't put anything in any of these sections that you don't want anyone else to see. Okay, so to save our changes, select Update Profile. Okay, so our changes have been saved, and we can now see is our profile page. So we can see the picture we uploaded, we can see the description of ourselves, our location, the courses we're in, when we were last logged in, our interests, our name, and you can also see our picture now on the top right hand corner. Okay, I'm going to quickly take you through some navigation and then we're going to look at the course. So to navigate through the website, we want to go next to the home page. We can see here under the OIYP logo that there's a home button here, and we can see that we're 3 levels down on View Profile, so we can go back to home. We can also do this by using the navigation panel, and you can see that there's a home button here as well. So no matter where you are on the website, you can always backtrack or go to the home page simply by looking under the logo or by using the navigation bar on the left. So let's just click home and we can see our courses. So to access our courses, we can select here from the home page the title of the course we want to choose. We can also use the navigation bar. Simply go down to the bottom to My Courses, open it up, and you'll now see 2 courses that we're enrolled in. So for the demonstration, let's click Project Management. This will now take you to the home page of the course. We can see here the course menu, and we can see some dates and some activities under each. So each activity under here relates to the date up here. Now ignore the dates at the top, they're simply here just for a demonstration, and they will be accurate when you log into the course as an action partner. So just ignore the dates for the time being, but all you need to know is that the activities under each date can only be accessed and used between those dates. So keep an eye on that. The 3 options up the top can be accessed and utilised at any time. So let's first take a look at these. First, you will see the Reminders and Updates section, which is a news forum, and facilitators will basically be posting announcements and stuff in here. As you can see, there's a brief description at the top. We can see here that there's a couple of columns, discussions started by, replies and last post, and then you can see the information underneath. So the title is Important Dates, started by this guy, Hallam Drury, and the last post was at this time. So as you can see, the time here is specific to you, so this is in our local time, so that way we can tell when the most recent reply was. Obviously, if you haven't changed the settings in your profile, then the time will be the server's local time, which is Sydney, Australia. So to view the message, simply click the discussion title, and you can see here the information. You won't be able to do too much here except read the information which the facilitators has posted to you, but you can still see the message and anything relating to it. So to go back 1 level, let's just click Reminders and Updates again, and you will see the page that we were just previously on. Now, it's a good idea to check here every time you log in, just in case there's something important you need to know. There might be some information about the course or something that's been changed. Please make sure you check here regularly, because your facilitator will be posting information here for you to read. Okay, let's return up here to the course homepage by clicking the title of the course. And we will eventually return there. Okay, the second option here is the eWorkshop workbook. You will have received this via email, but if you need another copy, then you can access it through here. Simply click the title of the link, and you'll be taken to another screen where that document will download within that window. Now, the document could take some time to download, depending on your internet connection and the size of the file. So it's downloaded relatively quickly for me. but it could take maybe 5-10 minutes or more for you, depending on how quick your internet connection is. So you will just need to let it load. You can see here that there's a scroll bar here, so you can read all the pages relevant to it, and you can also save and print off the document. So once again, you will have got it in email, but you can access it here if you need. Okay, let's return to the course again. And now let's look at the third option under here, which is called live chat. Now this function allows you to chat in real time to other users who are online. So to enter it, simply click enter chat here now. You will receive a pop-up window, and you'll see that we've entered the chat room and our username is here. So to type a message, simply go to the white text box at the bottom and type your message. Okay, we can now see our message. Obviously with no one else in the chat room, we will not get any replies. But with other people in here, it should be a lively discussion. You can also change the theme if you so choose. Simply click the theme button and you can change it to bubble, which is a different view. So depending on your desires, you can choose a theme as well. Okay, so to exit the chat room, just click the X box up the top and let's return to the course menu. Okay, so the second item is very similar to the reminders and updates section, except that the content is completely different. So as you can see, it's under this date, and let's look at Module 2 discussions. Okay, you'll see here, very much like the news and updates section, that we've got a discussion started by this gentleman. To enter the discussion, click the title. You can see the title of the discussion here. To reply to the discussion, click the reply button down here, and you can enter your message. So, for example, your facilitator will start the discussion and you as an action partner can contribute. So if you're satisfied with your message, click Post to Forum. You'll see that our message has been successfully added, and now we can see our post underneath. We can delete our message or edit it if we so choose, but otherwise our message is now there. Okay, if we go back to the home page, it's not the home page, sorry, but the discussion page, we can now see that there's a reply by us. So for example, there may be 10 or so discussions running at one time. Simply choose the discussion title to enter the discussion and reply. Okay, let's look at the final item, which is submitting a task. So you'll be required to submit tasks each module. So to do so, click the title of the task. Okay, you'll see at the top there are some questions to respond to. You can see that it's available from this date and it's due on this date. So remember that you will need to submit before the due date, but you will not be able to submit before this date. Okay, to add a submission, simply click the Add Submission button. You will be taken to a page where you can see the question at the top, and now we can add our submission here. So let's, for example, put our answers in. And there we go, we've got our answers. Hit Save Changes, and this will then send our answers to the above question to the facilitator. The facilitator will then be notified by email of your submission, and then will proceed to provide you with feedback. You can see here that our answers are here, and that we last edited it at this stage. For example, if you want to re-enter or edit your submission, you can do so at later dates, provided it's not before the due date. Simply click your task again. You will see your submission now below because we've done a submission to this task, and simply click the Edit Submission. You will then be able to change all your text and resend it back to the facilitator, who will be notified of your changes. So that's the basics of how to use the course and the software. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us. Otherwise, once again, check the guides and talk to your facilitator if you're having any trouble. Thank you very much, and we'll see you online.